will be done to establish a more transparent process of awarding contracts or subcontracting government-funded jobs versus the current process by which friends and alleged dons are being awarded?
Team JLP, you have the first shot at this one.
With regards to the process of awarding contracts, each corporation has a procurement committee. No councillor chairs that procurement committee. So there is a clear and transparent process in the awarding of contracts. We have to submit a quarterly report to the Integrity Commission surrounding our contract award process. So it is a clear process. We do not, based on the process, it does not allow for this level of corruption that is being perceived by the public.
And when you look on what it is that persons have to do, so when you look in the Sunday papers, generally you will find that advertisements are put out where persons make submissions, and they have to, the applicant, persons who are making the submissions, they themselves have to satisfy certain requirements, especially when the contracts are at particular dollar values. So we have also in the internal systems, the internal auditor. So that's a check and balance that exists in relation to the award of contracts. We have the Auditor General, who can step into any municipal corporation, and in fact has stepped into municipal corporations to ensure that the process that is put out in respect to the award of contracts, that it complies with the laws that exist, and that it is fair and transparent. And now we have the Integrity Commission. They can do the same. And when we take note that the Integrity Commissions Act was passed by the Jamaica Labour Party, we stand firm that there will be no corruption in the award of contracts or the giving of contracts to dons.
Thank you so much, Team PNP.
Let me put that to the test. Since my colleague went there, I don't intend to make this debate about her, but you sat with us and you was critical of how things were managed. For example, the mayor's personal assistant is now the procurement manager. We have not had consecutive meetings either of the accounts committee or the properties committee. We as PNP will say to the Jamaican people, our accountability, our inclusiveness will ensure that you're at the table. Let me go further. The statute declares that you should share your findings and your budget to the people for 5 years. We have not had one. The IG report has not been tabled in the commission. We are saying the most deceptive and the most dark administration is this one. And I make no apologies for it. Because how dare you to talk about transparency when you have no audit report, you have no internal audit report, you have not shared the damning report from the Auditor General, neither have you shared the report from the Integrity Commission, but you're investigating yourself. I find it a clear mockery.
One of the major issues with transparency in the local government process is the systematic exclusion of people, of the community from the process. The three laws you spoke about entrenched in the local government process a role for citizen participation. And when you have neutered the local public accounts committee, when you have single-handedly...
And we would have to end it right there.